like charges and blasters in that mode. Is 210 on blaster that bad? Yeah, it doesn't paint. Like 210 on blaster compared to like a shooter is like totally different. What's the word on the street? I played a Sendoku set where I used literally all of my weapons. Like I played Brush Nouveau because we got Flounder. I played Sword, I played Range, I played Brella terribly, but you know, whatever. And then Pramana was just in my chat like, why don't you always play Sword? And I've just been like, that's what I've been thinking about the past week. Why don't I just play Sword? Because I've been not playing Sword because, like, double Sword just wasn't good. And, like, Arashi only played Wiper back then. So I was like, okay, I will... Like, it's cooler meta. So Blaster's good, so I'll play, like, S-Blast. And then later that became Range, you know? Originally it was Machine, but then they nerfed the shit out of that weapon, you know? So that didn't happen. Also, what the lag was that? And now it's just like, ever since the zip buff, I feel like Stamper is good. I'm trying to get you to play short. Shot, bucket, or turbo broken. Yeah, like if you play, your weapon pool is like fine right now. I feel like shot and bucket cover everything. Like I can't think of any map mode where shot and bucket wouldn't be a fine pick. Oh my god, I didn't get the 35. 90 damage Brella. I kind of am going back to thinking Brella needs 90 damage. I don't know. It might not, but part of me thinks it should. Like I think Brella's fine right now. I think it's still, like, one of the better weapons in the game. But, like, for it to break into, like, top-tier levels of good, I think it needs the damage. I am not used to fucking the zip one-shot thing, I swear. I keep on expecting it to one-shot when it doesn't, and then sometimes I randomly one-shot people. I don't get the fucking damage on it yet. I don't understand it. Weak Capper is a doomed. It's doomed. Like, I don't know. I still like it. Like, I still think Brella is, like, good for my team, and I still like the weapon. And sometimes I'll play Brella, and it'll feel really fucking good. I don't know. My consensus is, like, Brella good, but it'll be much better when Zuka's out of the game. Because against, like, against Jetpack and Crab, your shield is actually so good into those specials. And Crab I didn't even expect. But no, like, Crab basically forces people into the wind-up mode. Like, the AoE mode on Crab, you just cannot do anything to Brella with it. You have to charge it up. And so, like, it puts Crab players in a tricky spot. And then Jetpack, you tank, like, 2 or 3 shots. I don't even think Zip is, like... Zip is good, but Zip is not consistent. That's why I don't think it's, like, the upper half. Like, even if you're really good, like, I've seen, like, Zera and Narisha are, like, probably the 2 best, like, Zip users in the game, right? And, like, I will still see Zips from them that, like, occasionally are inconsistent. Dude, I hate Zuka versus Brella because it's so jank if they're gonna hit you with the 60 hitbox while they're damaging your shield. Like, sometimes you take half damage and sometimes you don't. And there's, like, no way to tell. Oh, yeah, wait. I clipped a Brella damage moment. I have to show you guys. I clipped one where I, like, 3-shot someone. And all of it was, like, multi-pellet, and it somehow didn't kill. And I'm just like, how the fuck did it not kill? Every time I see Zera is zipping. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, that one clip of him zipping my landing, and I just kill him with, like, the Brella shield bump shot, bro. Like, sometimes it's just so fucking dumb. I don't know. I've never been, like... But, I mean, my concern with Stamper has always been, like... Is the consistency issues worth it with how my team plays? Because I feel like my team needs me to be a consistent player. And, like, not fuck up a special. But I don't know, it's like hard to tell now that Storm's on like ballpoint, or sorry, on Squeezer now. Cause like Storm has never really like, Storm has never been a backline player. He's played backline because we've needed it and it was good, and he liked it more than Splash. But he's not like he did not want to play Anchor, I guess. Oh wow, zip arm work moment. I don't know, my Stamper also feels weird right now, but I know I'm just like rusty with it. Just haven't been playing it much. Oh, that guy died, so I did not need to kill him. I don't know. Oh. It's really good to use as an ink tank refill for Stamper, honestly. I've been kind of using it like that, like just kind of like, oh, I have Zip. I can use like 2 burst bombs on this guy. Oh my god. And then like get my ink tank back. Yeah, I got fucking headshot by the goo. Oh my god. Double burst on this thing was crazy. Oh, you can't zip to that wall. Good to know. God, I have to go back to that. I have to find all the new unzippable walls. No, there are unzippable walls. That's not a meme. Some walls you just can't zip to in this game. It's fucking stupid. And I just found one there. That's why I fell off the map. Because you can't zip to that corner of the wall. Wait, we're playing Crab Leg with Caster. Wait, I gotta do the fucking... Oh, I have to get there from spawn, don't I? Is there no way to use that like an actual combat? Do you have time to get up there? That's like the ultimate clip, bro. I gotta do that when playing these things. Oh my... I think you would drop. Ah! I'm dead. Why is Stamper S-Jet? The weapon's just good, man. It just fucking kills things. You know, it kills things, it damages things, it pokes at a distance and annoys the shit out of people. I just like it. Also, I hate Stamp. That special is garbage. Also can do that. I still know how to do that! That doesn't get old. Fuck. I was trolling him. No! I'm terrible, bro. Yeah, if Stamper had a more consistent special, I would be playing it, no question. There would not even be a debate. Zip is like the only reason I'm even fucking thinking about it. How the fuck was that a 99 game? I did terrible. My sword is trash. Gotta get back to the good old days. Dynamo play it? Bro, I don't, it's fine, don't worry about it. If Stamper had like a fizzy jetpack kit, holy fuck, this thing would be top 1. Top 1. Actually, top 2. Squeezer's stupid. I don't care. I don't know, I think Stamper is the perfect power level spot right now. I think it is the perfect, like, I think this weapon is, like, perfectly balanced. It is just powerful enough while having enough flaws. Like, Stamper is the power level I want, like, 90% of things in the game to be at. Yeah, exactly, like... See, what Stamper does, like, I feel like other hard weapons that are good do not feel rewarding. Like, range, as good as it is, does not feel like the proper, like, skill to reward ratio. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I should be getting more value for what I'm doing when I play well with it. Whereas with Stamper, it feels perfect. When I do bad, I feel like it's all on me. When I do good, I feel like I am fucking rewarded. Squeezer just feels like bullshit. Squeezer feels like cheating. Like, literally, Squeezer feels like you're cheating. It feels like you modified a Splattershot Pro to have extra range. You know? Like, you just took the range stat and extended it, and then got rid of the RNG and the weapon modifier settings. Like, haha. I'm playing with a cheating Splattershot Pro. Except it's real and it's in the game. You know, but it's like that's what I look for, you know? Shot with cooler feels like cheating because Zuka feels like cheating. It doesn't feel like shot is cheating. You know? That's like that's kind of one of my issues on the game. I would love to do a video on it, but I don't know how to I don't know how to properly word all my examples. You know? And that's also why I don't like the machine changes. Because they made Machine feel hard, but it doesn't feel rewarding at all. Machine is like one of the worst examples of it. Machine, they made it into a hard weapon, and it feels so unrewarding to do well with it. There's just no fucking... There's no positive feedback loop with that thing. Like, it feels like you are just... Like, it feels like you're swinging with a weight on your arm. That is what that weapon fucking feels like. Yeah, you get directs, and it feels like nothing. Like, you don't feel like you're hitting people well. It just feels like nothing. Like, literal nothing. I feel nothing when I play that weapon. Like, I can play it, and I can acknowledge that it's good, but I don't feel anything from it. That's why I like Brella. Because Brella has that feedback loop. Except, sometimes it doesn't do damage, and then it feels shit. But when Brella did damage, Brella had that perfectly. Like, old CRB had it. Maybe Cherry. I don't know if Cherry had it. I think Firefin kind of feels like it. Z plus F might have a good reward skill feedback. And I think maybe Bucket does too. Like, it's way better than S2. S2 did not have, like, anything that felt rewarding at all. It all just felt like nothing. I feel like Slosher's a good example of one that gets it right. Unless Kyo disagrees with me here, but, like, I feel like hitting insane bucket flicks and getting, like, 3 people has to feel good in this game. Because, like, it actually consistently kills people in this game. Unlike S2, where that shit can just sometimes not kill. You know? I hated that fucking mechanic, bro. So stupid. I don't like how Wiper feels, but Wiper is just because Wiper is supposed to be fast, and then the cooler Zap is faster than you. Because you don't get run speed. So if you get cooler and the Zap gets cooler, the Zap runs around you, and I hate that. I feel like the Wiper should be running around everything else. Like, no other gun, like, while strafing and shooting should be faster than Wiper. But because of cooler, and for whatever reason, Splatana not working with run speed, you have situations where it's like, no, you're just getting outspeeded. And it still doesn't feel awful, but, like, it doesn't feel right. Back on Stanford? Yeah, I should not have read chat there. I assumed there would be no beacon. Miss L3? I miss L3 too, man. L3D in Splatoon 2 was so fucking good for the game. I loved when that thing was meta. Like, it was a little dumb because of damage up. Like, that part was dumb. But Burst and Jet was so cool. Could they do, like, Torp Jet on a third L3 in a decade when they add third kits? Also, I'm not saying, like, every weapon needs to have a perfect feedback loop, by the way. But I'm saying, like, if a weapon requires investment to play, if you're gonna make a weapon that requires, like, people dedicate time to play it well, like, the way it's supposed to be played, I think it needs to feel really satisfying. And my issue is that most weapons don't. Hell, you don't even have to have a weapon be good to feel like that. Like, S-Blast has that feedback loop. Doing good with S-Blast feels fucking insane. It feels better than anything else in the game when you're playing good with that weapon. You feel so overpowered when you, like, do shit with that weapon. It feels amazing. It is, like, why it's my favorite weapon to play still. Like, it feels so good to, like, jump direct, like, 3 people. Like, that shit feels so satisfying. Sword's satisfying thing is the charge slash dash, for anyone who cares. That is the big moment for Sword. Charge slash dashing people feels fucking perfect. Range when it's cooler? Kind of. I can't explain it, but range... Maybe it's part of the fact that I know I need cooler to do the shit I'm doing that makes it feel less good. Like, it feels artificial. It still feels good, trust. It's range. I still love it, but... Like, it feels fake. Like, it doesn't feel right. What change do you want to L3? I think it just needs a kit. And make it lightweight. It could still be lightweight, but, like, I just don't like its kits. They gotta, like, buff Stamp or Curling to fix it, or give it a new kit. The L3D kit it has could be cool if they buff Stamp, but, like, they just refuse to give Stamp what it needs. That thing has needed full frontal protection since day one, and they do not do it. Yeah, they need to do it. Is there a link to the SendyQ Discord? It should be on the website. You have to sign in though. I'm not entirely sure how it works. To bust it in casual play? I mean, that's why they lowered the duration, so I think it's fine now. Like, if it was 9-second duration, yeah, that'd be kind of annoying. But, like, I feel like it's easier to wait out at, like, 7.5. And, like, regardless, I don't know. There are some things where I'll be like, yeah, casually, this is too good. Stamp is not one of them. Stamp is something where I'll be like, no, it should still have it. I can't fully explain why. Like, usually I push back on it, like Clash. I would nerf Clash Radius if I buffed it properly. But, like, Stamp just deserves it. Thoughts on V-Carbon? I do not care about that weapon. That weapon is terrible. Don't play it. Unless you're playing casually, in which, go ahead. It's fun. Yeah, I don't like that I can fight Stamp and feel like I have the advantage. Like, I hate that I stare at a special and go, oh yeah, I'm fine. There's a special coming at me, but I have the advantage in this encounter. That's fucking stupid. I do not like that feeling. That feeling feels shit. And, like, here's the problem with that. Because you might be thinking, oh, well, does it matter that much? Yes, because it means countering the special doesn't feel good. Like, countering Kraken in Splatoon 1, like, taming that shit and then killing it, felt insane. Because it was so one-sided in the Kraken's favor that whole time. You did not have a chance. You know? But the problem is it was too much, you know? Like, it was too difficult. But you can also have it the other way. And the other way is, wow, I countered the special, but I don't feel good about it because the special is just weak. So I don't feel like I did something countering that special. I felt like I did what was expected. I don't feel like I outplayed the guy, you know? When you, like, have someone, like, kill a special, it needs to feel like a satisfying outplay. Oh my god, that's harder. Like, when I had that, like, one brine water clip where I, like, zipped and killed 2 crabs and a flamezo all in one caster, that shit felt like one of the best triples ever, even though it wasn't actually that special, because it was against specials. It was against crab, which was OP as shit. So I was like, oh my god, I am dumpstering on the crabs. You know? It's like, it feels better that way. Feel like you got outplayed when you died a hammer? Yeah. Yeah, like when I mean, it should still feel like it's your fault, but it should feel like if the special player had the advantage, you know? Like, it should feel like it favored the Stamp, but also I could have done better. I mistimed it. I swear, I cannot see this Hydra happening in like 5s. Oh, I saw something here. Oh, I got that extra arm, I think someone would have died. I don't know. As much as I like the balance in the game, I think I'm just understanding more of its flaws as time goes on. It, like, makes me a bit upset at times. Also, I'm just annoyed at Zuka meta, because, like, Zuka was just the same mistake of Crab. Or, not Crab, of Jetpack in terms of how we buff things, of, like, okay, we're making a 2-shot thing. Like, 2-shot at a bigger radius. And we made it too big. And it's like, we just did that. You know? Like, we already made that problem. Why are we doing it again? You know? So we lost Rip. I mean, what I want... like, here's the thing. I want buffs to mid to high tiers. Meaningful buffs. I want them to make weapons that feel good but aren't, like, at the top to be at the top. And I just don't think that's going to happen. Like... What are some of my, like, most wanted buffs right now? Like, let me think what weapons I want buffed the most right now. You know? Like, I want to see buffs to Machine. I want to see buffs to Range Blaster. I want to see buffs to L3's Kit. I want to see buffs to Explo. I want to see buffs to Squelchers. To Dually Squelchers. I want to see buffs to Dynamo. To Brella. To Dread. To Mini. you know? And none of these weapons are even in that bad of a spot, except for Dread. Like, that weapon's kind of bad. But, like, none of these weapons are in that bad of a spot, but I feel like they should all feel better than they are. Undercover just needs a kit. If it gets a kit, it doesn't need as big buffs. But it needs to at least have a kit. And it's like, none of those weapons are bad. Like, none of those, well, almost none of them. Almost none of the stuff I listed was bad, but, like, for the amount of shit I have to do as a dually squelcher, I don't feel like it rewards it enough. Like, I watched Jared play squelcher, and he does good, and I feel like he should have more value. And it's nothing that he's not doing. It feels like the weapon does not reward him enough for his skill. That's why I want, like, mid to high tier buffs. I want all these hard weapons that are really unique in identity to feel as rewarding as stuff like Stamper is. You know? That's what I want. But, like, it's so hard to see that because they look at the low tiers and they give them, like, nothing. Like, they looked at Dynamo and are like, yeah, 10 frames less whiting. Which, like, if that's a buff alongside, okay, and we fixed the paint, by the way. Amazing. But by itself, it's like, I don't care. It doesn't change anything about the placement of the weapon. You know, like, it's still the same problem. It's still in the same spot. Like, it doesn't do anything for me, you know? Like, I see it and I'm, like, happy it's getting something. Because some weapons in this game don't get anything. But, like, I'm still looking at it like this, we have such a long ways to go to make it actually good, though. Yeah, they buff Luna by, like... Luna's the example I use, because I've seen people, like, screenshot the patch notes for Luna and be like, wow, this weapon's gotten, like, super buffed. And I'm like, no, it hasn't! Like... Actually read what the buffs are for a second on the Wikipedia page, everyone on stream. Like, go look at it. You can see they nerfed the blast radius from, like, 4 to 3.5 units. And then when they buffed the radius, they buffed it from 3... Oh, PC. Rip. They buffed it from, like, 3.5 to 3.57 units. 2%! 2%! Like, what? And it's a good buff, but like, yeah, of course it hasn't changed. It's not enough. This isn't like a high tier weapon that needs a slap on the wrist. This is a low tier garbage fucking blaster that nobody wants to play. And that's why I don't like the buffs in this game. Like, I so rarely see a buff that makes me go, oh shit, I want to try this weapon out, look at this buff. I don't do that. That doesn't happen. That's happened like 5 times in the past year. For main weapons. I think 5 times. Like, the Wiper one. Wiper Paint Trail. That one was a buff. Like, all of a sudden, Wiper can, like, slash once and swim. That's a buff. You know? I want shit like that. But they don't do it. Yeah, it's a lot of similarities with Smash Balance. It's not as... I think it's way better, though, to be fair. But... like... it feels like they don't understand how much some weapons actually need. It feels like they're too safe. To the point where they're not fucking anything up, but they're also, like, barely making things better. Like, at the rate they're balancing weapons, like, if they just updated Splatoon 3 forever... I feel like the balance of this game would start to reach insane levels in, like, a decade. I mean a literal decade. That's not an exaggeration. That's how long I think it would take for something like Dynamo to be fixed. I think it would take a decade at this pace for Dynamo to be in the spot it should be in. Maybe, like, 6-7 years to be good, but to be in the spot it should be. I use Subpower Sword. I don't have enough room, and I don't use Burst Bomb that much anyway, because it's really ink hungry. Yeah, they're just... they don't, like... I feel like they're so afraid to give, like, big buffs to things that aren't, like, Radius Specials. Radius Specials is the one exception. I don't know. None of this talk is to take away from all the incredible stuff this game does well, of course. I'm not trying to, you know, not point any of that out too, you know. The game's in a pretty damn good spot, and once Zuka is fixed, it'll feel even better. So, you know, like, we're doing pretty good, I know. But, I can still ask for more. Oh, look at the fucking zip jump combo. W jump. Oh, that's a crab. I did not realize that was a crab. Did we Kraken? No. I thought we were Kraken. I don't know why I thought I heard a Kraken, but there's not even a Kraken in the lobby. Oh my god. Dude, every time I see a Dread shoot, I think it's like bucket lag for a second. I always think it's a vanilla slasher lagging, and then remember, no, wait, there's a gun that shoots like that. Ow. No end lag, no star at 1.5 times the radius. Make it have no end lag. That shit's fine. Get rid of the end lag. That's it. Just get rid of the end lag. I'm telling you. Think about it. Think about it, actually. Think about how many weapons with slider actually work with the slider if it has no end lag. Tetris and Dapples can dodge roll out of it. S-Blast and Bucket can combo off of it. Aerospray can be dog shit still, because it's Aerospray. But, like, all of the fucking slider weapons actually work if you can act out of it. Like, all the things you're supposed to do out of it, you can actually do. But just don't give it anything else. Except maybe breaking subs. Break subs and take away the end lag, and it'll be perfect. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's a vision. Trust me. Would you buff Wave? Yeah. I would make Wave a little bit larger. I think Undercover in this game could be decent with, like, Torp Cooler. It would still need buffs, but, like... Dude, I want Kunder because I can pick it into Charger. Like, Kunder would be a... You pick this into Charger weapon. That's where you would pick Kunder in this game. That way you can, like, paint zone. Make Wave pulse 8 times. Okay, we're getting a little bit too crazy. Okay, E-Liter has that special. I just want to remind you. E-Liter gets that. Maybe we don't buff that one. Now, how about we buff Zip again? Because Zip is cool, so it should be buffed again. It's cool. You know, so that's my number one problem with the game, is like the satisfying stuff. Or sorry, number 2. Or no, that's number 3. Number 2 is kits and number 1 is maps. Let's get that order straight. Number 1 is the maps. We still need way more maps like this to be good. Number 2 is the kits. We still need more actual fucking kits and we need them faster. And then number 3 is the satisfying nature of high tier weapons and better patches. Maybe I'll do a video on it, you know? Fuck it. Maybe I'll do like a really weird rambly video. I don't know how the fuck I'd script it, but maybe I'll do a video on the topic. The problem with Splatoon 3's balancing could be one. Then I'm gonna get comments about how I'm just biased and want range to be OP. Even though I'll use examples like the Waste Watcher. But I'm totally gonna get those comments. I can see it now. Guys, I don't even have to look at the comments. I know what every troll comment says now. I've done YouTube long enough to understand the troll comment mindset. Alright, not that guy with Griffin. That was already low, but he didn't. Also, yeah, I think you said it earlier, champ, but I just forgot to talk about it for a while because brain was in ramble mode. But yes, the Stamper comboing into itself is why it feels as good as it does. Like, everything about the kit flows naturally into itself. I still can't believe the devs created a weapon as good as this. Then again, they made S-Boss. They make some pretty damn good weapons. I guess I can't believe it. Sometimes I can't, sometimes I can't. Did you die to a burst? No. Bro, I'm coming. No. How zip armor works? It's just Squidward armor, but when you're in the arm. So it's the same as that. Okay, so it's just ink armor without the knockback, basically. And anything over 180 can kill. Ow. Yes, I am still doing a pencil video. It is a little bit late. I know. But people will eternally give comments about, is pencil really that good if I don't talk about it? Also, I want to because it's... Like, I just talked about all the weapon balancing shit. Pencil is them doing it right. I'm just trying to get a kill with caster so I get more used to it, by the way, if anyone's questioning what the fuck I'm doing in my zips. Oh, no, it's too late. Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm trying to get used to how I kill with caster, like by itself. Pencil's dropped off a little bit, but like it's fine. Like people thought it was top 1 cooler weapon for a bit. That shit was never gonna last forever. Yeah, like, Pencil, they actually knew how to buff. And I'll talk about that in the video. So, like, part of the video is, like, why Stamper's buffs are actually impactful. Like, why the changes they did to that weapon actually got it out of low tier. So, I don't know, that's, like, the biggest misconception to me, is people think weapons need so many changes to get out of the spot they're in. They don't. They just need impactful ones. A little bit of the right changes will do way more than a lot of the wrong ones. Oh, look at that! I was on the cone, so I'm gonna recall up top. Bye. Ow. No wait, I recalled on the cone. I'm dumb. I didn't see it. Oh fuck! Wait, we have like no penalty. It's over. I didn't even realize we lost. No. Wait! Aw, no, even if he died, I wouldn't have capped. And I would have gotten charge slash by that sword. On my left. Bro, what are you apologizing for? Did not do anything wrong. GG. Alright, fuck it. I'm getting better used to Stamper. It is broken. Ah, I gotta play sword. Sword. You risk over buffing if you make too many wrong changes. Yeah, that's what Kgal was. That is exactly what happened with Kgal. We gave it so much irrelevant buffs that added up when we buffed the actual things it needed and gave it a good kit. Like, it just did not have the wall kit, and then they gave it the wall kit and they gave it Booyah. GG's. Zipping a wall does more damage? I don't think it does it? I'm pretty sure what surface you zip to has nothing to do with it. Squeezer good? Yeah, Squeezer broken. Oh. Excuse me. I think Chara's top one over Squeezer. I think... I just don't like the range issue that Shot has at times. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter as much. It's like what Jared talked about as well a bit. And like, I kind of thought he was right at the time. Maybe it doesn't matter as much as I thought. I mean, I still think, like, Shot's top 5. For sure. I just don't know. But I guess Squeezer has comp issues as well. I think Squeezer's just such a busted name. Like, Shot's good, but Squeezer is just... It's so broken. Like, that thing is too good at what it does. Help. Ah! What is going on, bro? Would you say Squeezer main needs nurse? Yes. I think Squeezer should get Incoefficiency nurse. I like the idea of that weapon having lower uptime. Aw. I did not realize it was the sword. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fucking points? Holy 75k. Oh my god. Oh, I missed! Okay, there we go. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of ending after one more game. I am actually going to stop at the hour, so, like... I'm gonna give you the points back, and you'll have to do it another time. I am sorry. I am not doing 9 games. I have to make food soon. I'm not eating. So. You'll get the points back. We'll have to do this another time. I'm sorry. But I've already been streaming for 2 hours. So. Oh, you only wanted to redeem it once? Oh, okay, well, there you go. Next time, just only redeem 1. But you have all the points back, so there you go. At least that fixes that. Alright, why don't I do 1 game, like, actually focused on Stamper? Yo, holy 10 subs. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the gifted subs. But yeah, I mean, this turned into a bit of a ramble, but yeah. I hope that I was able to explain some of my thoughts on the game a bit, and I'll try and make it a main channel video topic in the future, so I'll try to condense it a little bit. What does Inkbrush need? Better kits or kit buffs? Its kits are fine, but the pieces are weak. Just buff Stamp, and I think like Inkbrush Nuvo could be very interesting if Stamp could actually get you in. Alright. Oops. Oh wow. Actually hard to take explosion damage there. Okay. Please. Oh my, double sword. Oh my, that reached? Oh my god. What? Oh my, big kills. Okay, I didn't get the kills exactly, but kind of worked. Big damage would have been more appropriate, though. Oh, Dynamo! Ah! Dynamo's in his pain. Oh, we're dead. Oh, I should have just... fucking... There's a ball next to him, though. Ah, no ink. Oh my, that Dynamo solos. I definitely would have charged slashed him and knock on run over. Please don't think anything different. We're a little derosted. I still got the sword in me. I got this. It'll just take a few days. I'll be back to full power on. Alright. That was fun. Some sword things. There we go. Sword is back! Let's go! Didn't really lead. Alright, well, GG's. Thanks for watching my ramble and the rest session. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Bye.